Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Prismata. I happened to look at the events page, and there's a 1 hour long Blitz tournament going on, 12-second games, and I thought, like, what the heck, I'll show you guys what this is all about. I'll just play one game here before we get back to ranked. There are prizes for doing well, but you know, that means winning a large number of games. I only plan to play one. There are even raffle prizes for just like participating. It's only an hour long, who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and win something. But probably we'll just play a Blitz game that is gonna be a disaster. And I'll lose, and that'll be that. I probably won't be able to commentate very much, since it slows me down a lot. How many people are playing in this thing? I mean, I see 7. Most of them only played one game, it looks like. Alright, so someone's game just finished. So... yeah. I think this guy won. I don't remember. Alright, so I'm gonna try to go Feral Wardens, I guess. Let's put it up near the top. Doom Drone. I don't know how to do it, but let's see. We're player 1. Really? Put perforators up here as well. Oh, he's gonna go for Odin, I guess. That's a little scary. Oh, what else is with all the high econ, right? This is very, very bad news. Okay, well, let's just lose then, right? That's what we're gonna do? Well, we breach. Whoops, I'm attacking with this as well, right? Help! Okay, he is clicking his Odin. He's losing the Steel Splitter because of it. We're putting on a lot of pressure here, actually. Why is he holding a drone? I guess he's right, actually, right? Oh, whoops, hold these back, not the... okay. He's losing an attacker... no, he's not. If I can just hang on until he runs out of Steel Splitters, I might be okay, honestly. It's unclear whether I can do that. Okay. No, he has force fields. Oh no! Alright, I'm like really quite dead here, yeah? Okay. Blah. Base plus 12 is scary. I literally didn't even know Odin was in the set. Not base plus 12, 12-second game. Alright. I'm not going to go review that. Let's get back to the real game, shall we? I had no idea he was building Odin until he built 3 Blast Forges, and then I looked in the set. I saw like, huh, Odin is in the set. That's interesting. Which is basically game over for a Feral Warden Rush. Ooh, Madar. Okay, that's a good player, I believe. Well, high econ for surezies. Do you get wild drones? Probably. They're just like good as long as you can replace them with real drones eventually. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, there we go, something like this. Okay, it's not 12-second game. I can slow down here if I want. Like there's 3 big absorbers. I don't know what you go for first. Centurion. I think you'd like to be the first one to get an Odin. Okay, so he's gonna get a Centurion. But that, I don't know, I won't have any attack by the time that comes in, so I'm not sure what the point is. I think you actually want all of Centurion's tech, and so centrifuging into it is not that great. So that's a thought. I could just build like 3 Blast Forges this turn. I would get Odin the next turn, right? If I did that. But then I only have 10 real drones, which is a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah, and especially against a Centrifuge, it's very weak because he'll be getting, he'll have a Centurion up on like the turn my Odin arrives to defend against it. So it doesn't seem great. So what if I did this and like built a drone? I could get Odin this way, but again, I don't think it's actually good. Well, I'd have the Odin and then I could attack his wild drone and then get Omegas, but again, I don't really like that. What if I just like get 1 Blast Forge this way? Or an Animus? No, I don't have enough econ to be working on like red before blue. Obviously I have a lot of econ, but it's like wild drones, right? I don't have enough regular drones for that. I kind of do like the triple blue here, honestly. Odin can... Yeah, he'll get a Blast Forge. I'm gonna try it. We have a good follow-up into Omegas. I'd like at some stage to get a Centurion, but I don't know, maybe just Omegas is fine. Forget about the Centurion. It's a great unit, but there's other like really strong stuff available as well that is in the same neighborhood. Polywall. Interesting. Doesn't seem great, It seems awful, in fact. Yeah. I think I will absolutely click my Odin here. If he's leaving all this back. I don't get a wild drone, but... maybe I shouldn't. I can deny him absorb by just killing the wild drone this turn. He'll have Centurion next turn. Actually, maybe, by clicking Odin and clearing out most of his other defense, I make it hard for him to get the Centurion. Let's look at that possibility. What if I do this, right? And I click. He's down to a wall for defense, and I'm threatening 6-9. Well, okay, so he can still get the Centurion. So it doesn't seem that great. So let's just do this. Kill off that wild drone. And maybe, yeah, I guess I do need another drone, right? I don't really need more tech. Ooh, that's interesting. What's that all about? I guess it's just a cheap way to spend tech, and he's sort of over-teched because of this centrifuge. Yeah, okay. I think you should do something like this so you have 3 attack, and then you can start killing my wild drones. But the good news is my Odin is perfectly fine on defense right now. It means I don't have to hold back the Omega yet. That's threatening a lot, right? I don't know. Let me just put some stuff near the top that I might actually want. So he only loses an engineer this way, which kind of stinks, but that's the value his Centurion is giving him, so, you know, well done. Okay, I can still get Omega +2 drones this turn. He's a bit under-teched, I think? Nah. I mean, if he's gonna buy Scorchillas, he's under-teched, that's for sure. But I see where he's coming from. Like, he wants to be doing exactly 3 damage for a while, and like these Scorchillas, if they were faster attackers, would be sort of wasted. So that's fine. Don't click the Rhino, you weirdo. What is he doing? Surely he's gonna note. He didn't notice and fix it. Alright, well, I guess I don't need to emote him about it, but definitely looks like a mistake. Okay, yeah, he agrees. Okay, so now I can, like, try to do some interesting things. I'm not sure what exactly. Like, I'm not going to be able to spend all this tech very effectively next turn. I guess I can just build Steel Splitters, maybe. I'll have, what, 21 bucks, assuming he kills another Wild Drone, which he will. Should I click Odin? Probably not, right? No, he's got a bunch of engineers coming in. It's not much point. Yeah, I don't need to build a tech building this turn. I can just build a bunch of blue stuff and then maybe another tech building next turn. So I'll probably, well, I'll consider, I guess, holding back Omegas here, but probably not, right? It's 1, 2, 4, 7 damage if he clicks one Scorch, 10 if he clicks both. He wants to kill a wild drone. Polywall's not that great. Let's just build a wall. Steel splitters. Drone? Yeah. The drone probably should have been engineers, actually. I don't know. I mean, I have Polywall. Economically, he's ahead now. I have a lot more attack, though. Five, 8, and 3 NGs. Okay. I guess he did well to hold back all the Scorches. I didn't think about that possibility. Denying the absorb that way. I don't know. If you hold them for a lot of turns, they don't get much value. Like, he's denying the absorb, but he is costing himself damage in the long term, because these Scorches are going to be on cooldown for longer after this, right? If I build a Polywall, he can take advantage of that in much the same way he has been taking advantage of other stuff. Ugh, I don't like this. But I'll have a big break while all these Scorches cool down, and maybe I can start clicking Odin then. Three, 5, 6, 8. I guess it's right there. I don't know why. I was just counting how much attack like he was certainly going to make was my plan, but okay. Actually, it's less, right? It's only 7. Well, but that's as good as 8, which kind of sucks. I could hold a drone back to save a wall. That's probably okay. I wish I had access to green. Now it's 3, he's losing this, 5, 6. So we definitely don't want to give him the option to spend that 6 attack exactly on a poly wall. Here he can attack for 4 if he wants, or equally 7, which is a bit inconvenient for me. How would he do that? 3, 5, 6. He actually can't do that. He has 6 attack plus up to 3. Yeah, so this drone is actually good. I guess he could hold the Steel Splitter back. There's a way he could attack for a bit less. But he has a very difficult time defending the Centurion, as you can see. But maybe he should just like cut a wall and hold back several drones? His Scorches are coming in next turn. I see, he's actually willing to gambit the Centurion. That's interesting. I think I'll do this. He can't breach much of anything if he breaches for 4. He kills a few drones, who cares? He could kill the Odin, but he's out of Centurion and I have 4 Omegas left. He's not attacking me for a long time. Yeah. I assume he gambited there on purpose and just thought I couldn't take advantage of it. It doesn't seem like he would make that play by mistake. But, I don't know, it also seems hard to believe that I wouldn't take advantage of the gambit. So this is an interesting game, and I really don't know, like... Wild Drone is another unit I'm not that good with. I don't know how many to build, when they're going to get taken advantage of. I don't like the idea of building 4 in a set where there's all this absorb, and you can deny it by killing Wild Drones, but it really lets you get your economy going fast, and it lets, like, as I built real drones to replace them, right? I didn't find myself like in the spot where I have no economy left when he kills my Wild Drones. I think this is certainly a many engineer set. Going for Odin first, I don't know. It's interesting. It, like, really, it's creating this 4 threat that was valuable about Odin. And I guess it, like, you know, it's a reasonably... it's less efficient than just buying 3 Steel Splitters if you're not attacking with it. But, like, it was 3 Steel Splitters plus a better wall for a while. Like an infusion grid, sort of. Good value for that. And it makes him, like, hold back a drone. Yeah, and then just buy, like, Omegas and keep droning, because I know my Wild Drones are on the way out. He made a mistake here with the... or not this turn, but next with the Rhino. We already know about that. And so the question was just, like, whether I could handle the Scorches well enough, I think, because I have way more real attack. On the other hand, he has much better defense, right? I'm defending with Odin, he's defending with Centurion, so that counters some of my attack. But I have a lot more attack. He has better defense and more drones. I have some threat. I don't know. This turn was interesting, right? When I built like 2 Steel Splitters and a drone. Why do I think this is interesting? Oh, I built a wall as well, of course. Not so interesting. This polywall, probably a mistake. Yeah, especially since... Oh yeah, super mistake. I floated some blue and built a polywall. Which is like... You could argue in some situations for doing that in order to preserve wall supplies, right? The obvious alternative play is this, right? What the heck? Whenever I go to replay, the units are always in a weird place, but okay, fine. This is an obvious alternative play. Build 2 walls. What's the difference between this and a polywall? Well, they cost the same amount of gold. The polywall costs less blue and is frontline and has more absorb if they can't breach it. But if they can, they just target it down and it's worse. Especially in this position, because he has pretty convenient ways to like deny me absorb by holding back some attackers. If this had been 2 walls instead, I think he has little choice but to... Wait, did I see, I built an engineer in the game. Yes, not drone. Fine. I agree with that play. But if I do this, like, he has no reason to hold back the Scorches. He might as well click them. And that's good because it means... I think it's good for me anyway. It means he's not getting extra value by delaying his attack. It's a little extra value, but it is not none. And he probably has to do something like this to defend. Maybe even more, a force field. And an NG. This defends okay. 3, 4, 6. So he's not denying absorb. But I don't need to hold the drone. I mean, he can hold back a steel splitter here, and I have to lose the same units, so that's sort of gets him a little tempo if he wants to defend with it. Or threaten to defend with it. Yeah, he's not really able to spend his red anymore. Ew. Oh, I see. I forgot that I have Odin absorbing for more than a wall does, and so, okay, yeah, this steel splitter really doesn't do anything. That's why he, yes, fine. The consequences that Odin absorbs for only 2. Can I click here? Yeah, of course I can. And now, while his Scorches are on cooldown, and he just has to, like, defend like crazy, is when I get... when all this pressure finally pays off. I actually can't defend without doing some really nasty stuff. Well, if he attacks with everything, he'll be in sad shape. So this would probably be alright. In fact, why even... I guess this forces him to attack with everything to breach. Here he could hold back the steel splitter, which might be enough for him. Anyway, I don't know. I guess we don't need to analyze like super far into that line. My point is just that the polywall is like worse than building 2 walls. And he proved it by holding his attackers back. I had to hold 2 drones here, which is no fun. I see. He was sort of mixing in some rhinos to defend because he's close to exhausting wall supplies. That's a good play. Wall would be better, but Rhino is okay and saves him some supply. And now that his Scorches are all synced up, is when my Odin gets to apply extra pressure without like costing myself too much on defense. And he's actually like close to out of polywalls. No, he's still got half of them left, but he used up a lot of polywalls defending against Odin. And he offers me this breach just because, like, it seems like he should have held back the Steel Splitter, right? His Steel Splitter attacking kills my drone, but it saves his Centurion to oh, it doesn't. Yeah. If he holds back a Steel Splitter and clicks one more drone, the Centurion's alive. Yeah. Not being able to kill the Centurion is kind of a big deal. He's attacking for a lot more when he has it. I don't know, maybe I'm still winning here? But actually, maybe I can do something like holding back the Omega to defend instead of the Odin. I have to hold back a Steel Splitter as well. Or I could do this. This offers him a gambit for my Omega. Because he really can, like, leave the Steel Splitter alive, lose all the drones, the wall, the force field onto Centurion. Then if he attacks with everything, including the Steel Splitter, he breaches me for an Omega. But can he defend after that? It's not so clear. Maybe. Because he's taking away 3 of my attack. I don't know. This seems like it would have been a better line for him. Okay, well, I don't know. So, I still don't really know what was right here in this game. Obviously, in the ending, I was right to just, like, say, fine, come on in. Your Centurion is worth way more than any of my units. But, was it a blue-only set, or was it a sort of Centurion set? I don't know. I got away with the early Odin. I don't know if it was right. Cool. Well, that's, I guess, 2 games. One of them was quite short, one of them was quite long, which makes for a reasonable length of an episode. Join me next time and we'll complete this ticket, hopefully. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.